Hello, everyone. I'm Balor from UNICEF Mongolia country office. I'm really excited to be with you today.
Hi, I'm Bodhi Girel, Director of Wash Action of Mongolia, Oky partner in Mongolia. We're very excited to be here in the Oky team.
And with this, let me start our introduction about Mongolia experience in creation of Oky application. For Mongolia, it started in 2018. We joined our regional office in the beginning of the co-creation process of Mongolia of Oky application development. In 2018, we had four stages of the initial co-creation process. First, we planned for the focus group discussion in the workshops. We've been able to conduct 10 focus group discussions with the girls and also with the boys, and 4 workshops, co-ideation workshops with the girls. We selected adolescents from urban, suburban, and rural areas, and we've been able to collect information about the experience of the girls' menstruation, about the experience at school, at home, about the challenges and needs of the girls in terms of menstruation. We also have been able to get a lot of information about reproductive health needs of the girls and boys, and also about the mobile use of the mobile phone and the use of the internet and the digital access. And also we've been able to learn about the girls' preferred learning style and what are the preferred delivery channels. As we collected information, we had sufficient information to have a clear idea about the beneficiaries of this application. So, for example, on the screen we have information about rural girl called Holan, and she has what are the living about her living conditions, what she like to do, what are her hobbies and how she learns, and about her family, about her favorite brands and apps, about her menstruation experience, and also digital habits, and also about her aspiration for the future. Once we know the person, once we know the girl, what she wants and what she does, it's much easier to design application according to her needs. And then we had co-ideation workshops, which were really interesting experience for us as well, and for the girls. Girls, they came up with the mock-ups of the desired digital tool, and they've been able to test the mock-ups with their peers and the classmates who were not part of the workshop process. And we've been able to document and synthesize all the creative ideas and insights and document for the development of the application. In the next year, in 2019, you already had the first version of the Oky application. So we've been able to conduct user testing. We again selected girls from the urban and rural areas. And actually, it was very much liked by the girls. They liked this gamified approach, but they also had their own ideas how to improve the application, because they wanted the application to be really their own application. That's why they wanted to have double passwords on it, so that nobody else will look through their personal notes and personal information. They also want to have bigger diary page so that they can make a notes every day and go through the notes later. They also wanted to create their own avatar. They wanted the Mongolian girl to be one of the avatar. They also suggested to change some secret questions in the beginning of the application so that it will be like acceptable for all girls and not bring some sensitive information back to the minds of some girls who doesn't have, for example, mother. The initial question was, what is the name of your mother? And there was a comment from the girl that she don't want this question. So this kind of improvement helped us a lot to improve the Oky application and make it more tailored to the needs of the girls. And finally, in 2020, we've been able to launch an application. Even though it was in the midst of COVID lockdown, we've been able to launch successfully. And in the event, it was exciting event with the participation of the professionals, with the participation of the young people and adolescents, and also some popular girl band which was very popular among adolescent girls. We've been able to broadcast through different channels, and most popular media channels were covering stories. At the end of the event, on the same day, we've been able to reach almost 200,000 people during the launch.
Thank you, Bolor. On the forthcoming slides, let me tell you more about Oky Mongolia application and our current works as Oky partner in Mongolia. Today, anyone can download Oky Mongolia pretty easily. If you write Oky Mongolia in Play Store, it will appear on the first hit. Also, it appears on the iOS in English if you write Oky tracker. The design of the Mongolian version of Oky is pretty like the global English app. It has playful game design with attractive colors and backgrounds. You can also choose your own avatar, including a Mongolian girl named Anu. Anu is a common and very beautiful name. As you can see, the village design on the app has little icons of Mongolian yurt called ger. As you can see, it is a perfect mimic of the original ger. It is available offline since some places aren't covered with the internet in the vast grasslands of Mongolia. The app also includes direct dial to health and emergency care centers in Mongolia. Our organization, Wash Action of Mongolia, also runs a website called namo.mn that has various sex and reproductive health information available. We also have a part-time doctor who can answer the online inquiries from girls. Here it is an actual representation of Oky Mongolian App Store. And when you download the app, it introduces itself to a few slides like feature with continue button and asks you to put your personal information like age and gender and security questions, etc. The rest is pretty much same to the Oky English version with the choosing of backgrounds, your own avatars, and how you show the calendars, etc. Here on the slide below, there are a few examples of Oky Mongolia Instagram posts. It has various messages like period is part of your life. Oky app was created by girls. I would like to know about the changes happening to my body, and girls have right to know the puberty changes. Thanks to the global Oky team, I can download all these Oky Instagram posts and translate it to Mongolian language and post it on the Oky Mongolia app. In this presentation, I would also like to share the latest events regarding Oky and menstrual health. On the 10th of September, Sustainable Development Goal Open Day was held at the Sukhbatar Square, which is a central square in the capital city. Here we posted posters with QR codes, direct download links to Oky app. And also we gave free giveaways like key rings and notebooks and little stationaries. And girls were very excited to visit our little tent and know more about Oky. They were buried our volunteers with questions and requests to download and know more about the application and all the interesting information on the Oky app as well as on namo.mn. So thank you very much. And again, we're very happy to be part of the Oky team.